my name's Miranda and today I'm here to react to episode 6 of Skam France, and I think we're over halfway there now, so the season will be wrapping up soon, and I'm just really excited to see how it's going to finish and how they're going to start to set up Manon's season, and also how Emma herself is going to wrap up her kind of storyline here, and then how she'll figure into season 2, so I'm excited. See, when they're actually like happy together, they are pretty good together. Lucas is like, crap. I just can't believe, like, I know she's like feeling guilty, but why do you go to Lucas and not one of your friends? The Alex and Alex thing is the joke that just keeps on giving, honestly. Like, I love when people get them confused. Oh, jeez. I was wondering about the jersey. That's like their version of the sweatshirt, but like, ain't jerseys expensive to make that many of them? Like, how rich is Charles? Aww. See, that's the kind of girl support I want to see in this, like, this group of friends. Oh dear, oh dear. Lucas is like, Jan, please help. And Jan's like, a little busy. Yep, you look at the ceiling, buddy. That'll help. I hate how the clips have the same music that like ends a clip and then starts the other clip. Like, at first it was cool, but now it's just annoying because it takes you out of it. Like, Monday should not end with music that then goes into Tuesday morning. What a dick. That is so condescending. There's never a good time when someone's like, but it's my, like, that is never a good gesture to do. It's always condescending. The thing is, like, she's so right about all this. You find out, like, she right. Oh, he is affected, you can tell. Even though we shouldn't be seeing this because it's not Emma's point of view right now, but just feel like I have to have, like, a flag to wave every time they do something that's not from Emma's point of view. They're literally talking about Skam. Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. Wait a sec. So Lucas told Camille already that Emma kissed Alex? This is the fight already and everything? I'm so confused. It's literally only been a weekend. They're moving the timeline up so quick. This literally means there's only been 3 days. Like, we got to see Ava like feel guilty about it and like worry about it coming out for like a week. Now it just seems like she had what, like 2 days to worry about it? I wish they had dragged it out a bit longer. Oh my gosh, this fight. Look at Manon stand up for Emma. I love Manon this episode so far. We've seen her be so badass twice in one day. This fight is going on for a long time though. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm getting bored. Oh, look at Manon! Yes! I just can't believe they moved it up so quick. It's like now Jonas is gonna know, and now, like, yeah, we're supposed to believe, like, Lucas literally, she told him what, Sunday? It's Tuesday, so that means like sometime between literally one day, Monday or earlier today, he told her. Like, that just seems like, dang, Lucas. Like, at least Isaac, it felt like, okay, he like maybe debated for a while, but like Lucas was just like, I got this info, I got you, girl. If they're sticking with the same storyline. It feels weird how like we aren't getting that whole like guilt and like rumination and worry that like Ava had for a whole week. You just know like that like chest tightening kind of anxiety you got when you knew that like Ava's trying to keep the secret and it's terrible, and like every time she's with Jonas you're just kind of like, ugh, like I don't have that now because it's out already. Also, that fight went on way too long. You know he's with Lucas right now and Lucas is like, how could she do this to you? Like, you're such a great guy, Jan. You could get any girl you want. Like, I can't believe he wouldn't want to hear her out after. Like I know, like, okay, she kissed someone else. Not great at all. But like when she thought Jan was cheating on her, like he was constantly like, let me talk to you, like let me hear you out. So it's just, for me, I was always confused, like why is he so, like it is true, so like I get it, but like why is he so willing to believe all of a sudden like all these rumors, I guess, you know, without like actually wanting to talk to her first? I just feel like that's kind of where I'm coming from, is if like I didn't hear it straight from her, I would at least want to talk to her and hear like her side of this, because like he was just in a situation where she was hearing all these things. Ingrid was like verbatim saying like he was with me. Like, I don't understand why he's not giving her the same courtesy, even though I get he's very upset and yes, it's true, but like why isn't he at least like, even if it's just like a text, like, is it true? And then she's like, yes, can we talk? And he's like, I can't talk to you right now. Like, I just wish they had that moment where she like confirmed it, because then I think it would make more sense why he would be so unwilling to talk to her. This has been such an eventful day, man. We had Manon stand up to Charles. I almost called him William. We had the fight. Now we've got this. Like, this is a lot to happen in 3 days. I wonder why they're jam-packing it so much. That's terrible. Did Camille do that, or did Ingrid? Oh, screw you, Sarah. Just go back to your little clique in French class. They're such good friends. I love it. Like, it's kind of sad that you lose that throughout the rest of the seasons. Oh, I like this song. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I'm glad they didn't just pick Baby, because I really thought they were gonna. And she's helping her practice her Spanish. Look at that. Emma's just like, help me. That's a bit rapey. I love her so much. I was on the fence about Manon, but this past few clips has convinced me. I love her. Should I listen to my mommy? Does anyone know what that song is called? I can't find it anywhere, but I love it. I love that Alex's hair is always different. That's so cool, because I feel like that's not something you see on TV a lot, is like people changing their hairstyles. And I love that like she'll go from up to down. Like, it's just cool because it adds like a sort of realness to it in a way. Months? It's only been since February. Oh, well, I guess she's talking about her. You tell her. She's so angry. See, again, I've said this before, but like, this is again from Ingrid's point of view. Like, I feel like Ingrid and Jan might not have been like super getting along. Like, Ingrid's making it seem like so in love, and Emma's just like, ooh, there, and just steals him away. Like, there's obviously two sides to the story. Stop it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Manon is so pissed. Rightfully so. Yes, Alex, comfort her. I love that clip. I think I actually like that clip better than the Skam version. Like, Manon was just like so rightfully angry, and just the way like Iman had like that quiet kind of fury to her, and Alex comforting Emma at the end, rather than, I think in the Skam one it was like they all left and then it was just like Ava and Vilda, and you're like, this is weird. Like, I like that they all stood up to Daphne and were like, we're friends, we're a group, we defend and protect each other, and like, we don't want to be part of this if you're not part of that. Alex, like I said, when she put her arm around her, I was like, oh, go. That is the kind of girl support I want to see on this show. I'm so, so excited that they did that. I like that they set this clip at night. It makes it seem more like, I don't know, intense for some reason. Intense things just happen at night, like when it's dark out, you know? You still lied to her though, like, don't make it better. He's not even listening. Like, why would you want someone that just laughs in your face when you're trying? She should have written him a letter, really, because this is a lot to comprehend and get out. Can someone rewind back to the episode where Jan told her to find friends? The funny thing is, I don't agree with that. Like, with Ava, I did. I was like, I feel like she honestly doesn't know who she is, but I feel like Emma knows who she is. She just seems more self-assured, so like, Jan's argument to me doesn't make as much sense as Jonas's did, because I don't see her kind of struggling to figure out what she wants. Again, I need to get my flag. This is not from her point of view. Sir, there is no need to break your skateboard just because of this. That is a cool, like, ending shot, but again, it's not from her point of view. Oh my gosh. I was surprised, honestly, that they moved up the timeline so much, but at the same time, like, I don't feel as invested as invested in the Jan and Emma storyline as I did in Ava and Jonas, and I think that is again because they've had so many issues with sticking it to Emma's point of view. I just feel like you're not as invested in kind of the ups and downs, and I really just like don't feel like they're right for each other. I feel like with Ava and Jonas, it was kind of like she was unsure and she really like did want to be with him and he wanted to be with her. They just kind of needed to figure out a way that she wasn't constantly like just doing what he wanted her to and kind of repressing like what she really wants, and she needed to figure that out. With Jan and Emma, I feel like they literally just have different personalities that don't seem to mesh that well, if that makes sense, you know? Like, even like at this time in Skam, I was like rooting for Jonas and Ava to hopefully get back together and figure it all out, but for them, I'm just kind of like, this feels like a somewhat satisfying breakup of just like them, I think, realizing that they want different things, because like when Jan was like, you just do what everyone tells you, like you go to these parties, like I feel like she genuinely in this one isn't confused like Ava was in trying to figure out who she is. Like I feel like she genuinely does things aside from kissing Alex because she wants to, and I don't really feel like she's been pressured to do things that she doesn't want to, if that makes sense, you know, kind of like Ava was. Like, I feel like she's more assured. So I feel like when Jan's saying, like, you're not the person I fell in love with, I'm like, that just means she changed. It doesn't mean, like, she's confused and needs to get back to who she was. I just literally don't think they're right for each other anymore. So I don't know. It could just, again, be a point of view thing, but I've just never felt the intensity and the intimacy and kind of the realness of their relationship. I feel like I'm seeing more of a relationship that two people are going to realize, yeah, they might still love each other, but they're not right for each other anymore, as opposed to Ava and Jonas, where their kind of whole thing was like they're good to each other and like they love each other, but they need time apart to develop themselves and not just depend on each other so much. And then of course they got back together, whereas I feel like Jan and Emma, I'm not getting that. So if you have seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments, and I will see you guys for episode 7, when who knows what will happen, because I can't even follow this timeline anymore. I don't know what's happening. So I'll see you then. Bye.